Clap, clap. Tap, tap, tap in. Yo, what's up, GJ? How's it going, bro? What up, Beats? Haven't seen you in forever. Okay, let's get going right away today here. Obviously, we're gonna go to the big cheese. Testing out the new video player as well. If you're curious to what the song is, you can do !song and it'll send you to the song on the playlist, which is pretty cool. What's up, Marco? How's it going? Welcome to stream, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Thursday. What's up, Kai? How's it going? You're mining right now? Oh, God. What's up, K-Sword? How you doing? Or is it KS Word? Did I see the anniversary video, Grinch? I did. It was cool. This song is so good. What's up, Nailin? Well, I've actually heard that Beats hasn't left his computer for 108 hours, I believe. Because he's just been in the mines. Bro doesn't know about villagers. He's still mining for diamonds. I guess the mines is coding, and then villagers are like using ChatGPT to write code. It's actually a pretty accurate comparison. What's up, Hiss? How's it going? Oh, fuck. Wrong gem. Do I like the cyberspace stages? No, I don't. The coolest movement about Frontiers is the mag dash, and even then, the mag dash is super OP. Spear gliding is better mag dash. I like how the music isn't on the bottom, but hovering above it. Oh, I tried to match it to be in line with the action gauge, but does it look better like this? If it's down here? Because I matched it with the other three corners. Okay. Well, that's fine. Looks better, it looks better. It doesn't bother me. I'm not the one looking at it. But check this out. If I do !song, boom. The only thing I wish, let me actually see. I'm going to pause this because I don't want to lose any practice time since I'm messing with this. I want to see if I can, like, change the font size, because the options of this extension don't allow you to change the size, but I think within the CSS itself you can. Oh. What if I double these two numbers? What happens? It should update automatically, I think. Oh, that italicized it. That actually looks pretty good. I didn't mean to do that. but that looks pretty good, so I'll leave it, I think. What does this do? If I change these numbers? Yeah, that looks like the best that I'm going to be able to get. Oh, well. Now I have the name of the person italicized, which is neat. That's cool. What's up, Dragonoid? How's it going? Yeah, I think the UI looks really nice too. Certainly better than having a cropped YouTube video in the bottom. And it's a little ADHD bar. Cyberspace is a really cool concept. See, I don't even know if I'd give it the cool concept. Like... it just is. Ever had Panera Bread? Absolutely have. I come from the city where it was invented. It's definitely gotten worse over the years, but there are still certain things I get from there, if I do eat from there. What's up, Nashahara? Well, after the Resident Evil 4, and we're still continuing the Mauschly, standing. Love to see it. What's up, Doc? How's it going? To access the playlist, you'll have to come to the Twitch chat and type !song and click the link, because it's an unlisted playlist. I wish I could shrink the thumbnail art to be to fit within the little box. Maybe I can with CSS, but bring it on. I'll take them all down. Oh, I see. Oh, I got some free practice there, which is fine. I need practice on aquatic base. There's one cyberspace track that I like, and it's Flowing. I cannot remember any of the others off the top of my head. I think the one in Metal Harbor, it's the one that, like, goes into pretty thick dubstep. But the part before the dubstep is cool. I guess I could say there's only I would say 4 songs I like from Frontiers, and it's Flowing into Light, the Chaos Island movement that they remixed for Shadow Gens. Not the remix, just whatever number movement that is. Second Wind, the Final Horizon, and Knuckles' Final Horizon song, whatever that is. It is called Music on Stream. It is a Chrome extension that you can put onto OBS. It's very nice. What's up, Gus? How's it going? His first time in a stream? What's up, Kuro? I'm hella fast in speedruns. Yeah, I appreciate it. I've been playing this game a long time, so... tricking you into thinking I'm actually fast at it is a win for me. Character T-list won't tolerate the Omega slander? Well, if you don't want to hear Omega slander, then make Omega better, you know? All I'm saying. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why the title isn't scrolling. I guess it doesn't consider the R important enough in guitar. You're number 1 on the leaderboards? I might as well be number 1 on the leaderboards right now in terms of, like, consistency, because no one else is running this game other than the occasional IL that pops in. And I imagine it's going to be this way unless, like, for some reason I post a P-06 speedrun video and it blows up. That before last release, I'm pretty much going to be the only one speedrunning the game, other than when Rev, Kariru, and Philip occasionally hop in and do some runs. Which kind of sucks, because the game's still really fun to run. But I think it's a combination of, 1, people are waiting for last release before playing it for the first time, and 2, for the current runners, the fact that things will be changing. And I can't lie, I am also a little scared of what things are going to be changed and altered about P-06. What invisible walls are going to be added and that kind of thing. Because as of right now, I think, like, in terms of glitchiness of P-06, there's only a few things that really need to be cleaned up, like clipping through the gate and Radical Train is one big one. And then whatever the fuck that person found in Silver's Kingdom Valley with the hover, which I think is an FPS thing or a graphics thing. Because a while ago, someone found a way to break out of the spring automation at the beginning of Flame Core, but they were playing on, like, dog shit settings. So, I'll be curious to see if for last release, we make some rules where it's like, you have to have, like, a minimum FPS requirement and a maximum FPS requirement, because it seems like the game breaks if you go too high or too low. And I think that's what happened in the Silver Kingdom Valley thing, because I tried doing that this morning. And the guy doesn't have an input display, so maybe I'm doing the inputs wrong. But I cannot replicate that trick that they did. I remember the Sonic Runners OST being pretty good. I know there's a Sonic Runners Deluxe project being worked on. So I'll probably play that when it comes out. Because I did play Sonic Runners on my phone, and I enjoyed it as a shitter game. Thanks for the alert, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Good luck with all the 6-7s today. I do think that there's, like, a few things that can be polished up, at least about the collision and things. Because, like, Kingdom Valley, Radical Train, Dusty Desert, and White Acropolis could all have their collision cleaned up a bit. I don't mind White Acropolis as much. I don't mind the irregularity in the terrain, but you do get popped up. Like the ice bridge is probably a big one. I don't mind when it's just like the regular snowy area because it's like the dunes and you constantly get popped up on the dunes, but like on the ice bridge, it kind of sucks when you just get thrown off for seemingly no reason. I don't think there's too much though to change on the content that's already there. I don't need box speed. I'm gonna go through one more time here. Also, what's up, Vault? How's it going? I don't know about main game. Oh, you mean the OST. Gotcha.
Let's try going up.
Like 2 modes in Runners Deluxe? I don't know. I barely know anything about it. All I know about Runners Deluxe is that it exists. Maybe add some slopes? I don't really know if slopes need to be added. Because I don't think P-06's goal is to be full level design changing. Like maybe altering up some routes. Like Sonic's Crisis City is one thing. But like actually adjusting the terrain, I think, is outside of what P-06 is trying to do. Could be wrong, though. There's plenty of opportunities with many characters to take advantage of slope jumps and stuff, though. If there's any stage I would like to see overhauled out of the core content of P-06, it would be Tails Wave Ocean. Like, I know I don't like Shadow Aquatic Base more, but I can tolerate that stage. Like, Tails Wave Ocean is just lazy as shit. Oh yeah, there's also Sonic Runners Revival, but I think that's literally like an Android game. I'm pretty sure Runners Deluxe will be PC. I know there's Android emulators, but... it was too complicated for me to work. What's up, Zeris? How's it going, bro? Doing well, doing well. Just doing some practice. I am gonna do no reset today because of how fucking distracted I've been with like roguelike and everything. I think I'm gonna do no reset today and tomorrow, but for sure next week I will be starting like actually grinding out runs. My idea is that if the run's gonna, like, obviously I might complete a run, just like if it's bad runs that day. But essentially, if the run's not 23:05 or below, I'm just not even gonna bother with it. What's the goal time? Lower than right now. Flying over the whole level isn't necessarily a problem, though, because in... I've talked about this, I think... I don't remember what video I talked about it in. I think it was my How Sonic Games Eventually Become a Good video. I'm pretty sure I ranted about it there. Maybe it was a different video. But, flying over the level is usually a reward for learning the layout and stuff. And some fan games, I would agree, make it too easy, but I don't think it shouldn't exist, if that makes sense. Like with Shadow Gens, you can fly over a lot of Kingdom Valley 1, but the difference between your first time playing Shadow Gens and getting to that point is, like, so far in between.
Elise, are you all right? Yes.
I'm sure that's going to be accounted for. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was the KDV video I did with Ajax. Who's the GOAT, by the way? Oh, Revival and Reloaded. Gotcha. Yeah. And that's what I love about spear gliding is the concept's super easy and it is easy to get down. Especially if you use King K's method of remapping spear to left trigger. But actually utilizing it super well is pretty tough. And I don't know if maybe that's a thing because... Oh, shit. Because speedruns of Sonic games are popular to see. That it's sort of like, because speedrunning a Sonic game, I guess, is so similar to playing a Sonic game, that it's kind of awkward, I suppose, in a way. That a person looks at a speedrun of a Sonic game and it looks like, oh, you just do that, I guess. I don't know if that made any sense. What I'm trying to say is that I think a speedrun of a Sonic game that's not, like, super duper glitchy or anything isn't too far removed from how you casually play the game. Since that's kind of the point. Like, unlike speedrunning a Pokemon game, obviously you're basically playing a different game at that point. So I think people are more critical of, like, Sonic games in that way, because even though, like, and it's not their fault that you may not realize how many hours it takes to get to that point when speedrunning the game. That some things that look like problems aren't really problems, they're just perceived as them. Like the game being too easy and stuff. Because of the speedruns or YouTube videos they watch. There's, for loop skip, Rev has a pretty decent visual pinned, I think, in the Sonic channel of the Speedrun Discord, Zeris. But the spline doesn't extend all the way. So you can either jump or hit the right spot in the loop before Sonic gets caught in the spline. Unleashed isn't that glitchy? For a casual, I would say. The moment you see someone run with M speed, I would say no. Or if you watch anybody speedrun the Werehog. But no, with Unleashed, you probably won't encounter a glitch, except for maybe accidentally QSSing or something. That's probably the case, as you're hitting the loop too early. Yeah. Airing at least optional? No. Sonic carrying Elise is an annoying thing, but I kind of like annoying things in games because I don't like it to overtake, but you play as Sonic and the Princess in P-06 like a little bit. The worst part about it is the level design is just so good in Tropical Jungle and Dusty Desert that like it's way imbalanced because regular Sonic could do so many cool things, but the amount of in terms of the concept of the amount of time you spend playing as a nerfed Sonic, I don't think it's that bad. It's just the levels he goes through have way more potential if he weren't carrying Elise. It'd be like if Elise was in Aquatic Base, and like Aquatic Base was the length of just one of its sections, then I think that would be a fine Elise stage or something. Is the character swap mod good? Well, it swaps the characters, so does what it says on the tin. Do I have any wants for the 35th anniversary? For 100,000 subscribers. I would also love a Kingdom Hearts 2 complete HD remake. That would also be awesome. Or, sorry, 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts 2. My bad. What came out in 1991? I don't remember. You're currently making LAN multiplayer? Let's go. Kind of irrelevant. Twitch chat is all about typing irrelevant messages to start conversation. Kind of sounds like I'm bragging. Well, it didn't until you sent that message, I guess. Fuck you for making LAN multiplayer. Only Dusty Desert is without Elise. You play Tropical Jungle very hard with Elise. It's actually pretty cool. The data rematches with B-hopping would be insane. Yes, this is a very good song. I agree.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it. It looks like I can jump from there.
I don't know if you actually get extra speed on that. Yes. Camera volumes make Shadows Crisis City, the second jump, very difficult. It's basically free without camera volumes. I would say that overall, camera volumes off is the better way to run the game, say, like, Flame Core. Because there's no camera volumes for the enemy plateaus, which is kind of annoying. The only sports drinks I've really drank are Powerade and Gatorade, if those even count anymore. Takes practice. See you later, Marco. Enjoy your day, whatever you're doing.
Now that's a big snowball.
You're bored, so you're gonna drink a sports drink? I guess that's entertainment. Well, having camera volumes off is not just gonna immediately make your run better. You still have to be able to play the game well.
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
What's up, Brock? How's it going?
If you hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto
Wait, what?
you, gotta shake them.
Oh, okay. You're saying the P-06 or just Sonic games in general are faster? That makes sense. Okay, Dusty time.
Elise,
I think I need to add more songs to this playlist now that I'm using it a lot more consistently. That's 65, which isn't a bad amount. Because energy drinks advocate that they have electrolytes. So having a zero sugar energy drink is like net positive. Why didn't I go for the goal ring? Because I'm practicing, so I don't want to waste 16 and a half seconds waiting for the results screen during practice. What's up, Haster? Yeah, the movement's so good.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
How do I add 0.26 of a song? Maybe it'll be one of those avant-garde pieces. What's up, Apollo? What's up, GGGGG rat?
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
You can do some form of song requests? Nah. I want to listen to the music that I want to listen to while I'm practicing. The only time a song request has made it into the warm-up playlist is that I traded Chaos, adding the Sonic Boom Blast Hornet remix, for him to add checkpoint timers as a toggleable option in P-06.
That robot. I'll be able
So if you can offer something that good, I'll throw a song onto it.
to cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
Oh, for sure.
Whoa, that's a big one. Whew, that was close. Jump.
The Mach speed section is worth practicing here.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's
Whether I like it or not, well, I could ban you if I didn't want to hear it. That sounds like Powerade No Sugar Mango would be the only flavor they have. YouTube chat exists? I can also delete the comment from YouTube chat? What do you mean? Where you think I have no power over YouTube chat? Or something? Didn't know that? What, you think just any random schmuck can just say anything in YouTube chat? Tastes nothing like mango? That's not surprising. Alright, I've got some extra time. I could Tails Wave Ocean. Is a dictatorship not a democracy? But sometimes. YouTube Stelmo says like, and a lot less. And also completes thoughts without like 3 seconds of pausing in between to use my brain power to play the game. As I found out from making the tier list video yesterday. With enough money, it could be a democracy. You're correct. Your money does have the power. It's like lobbying. When you type what, it changes to an emote? Sure does. A lot of things do that. My chat, for the longest time on Twitch, very much did not use emotes for anything, even like the sub emotes, so you're forced to use emotes now. Why do you keep on quitting every level instead of going straight? I answered your question already. But anyway, I now have 7TV replace common words. It adds more liveliness to the chat. It's very fun for me. Alright, back to the mines. I find it very funny in YouTube Shorts as well if I'm responding to a comment and people, like, slowly figure out. Yeah, that's a very good emote. That's a Speeps thing, I believe. Speeps, very good meme maker, man. Who yearns for the mines here? Should we replace the word mines with the Jack Black? I think we should. I'll do that after this run. Alright, go forward. Just go straight to the goal ring as normal. Why would I waste 16.5 seconds while I'm practicing? Looking at a results screen. Waste time? Are you hearing, like, every other word I'm saying or something? I'm practicing right now, so the time I get in the stage doesn't matter. So I'm quitting before the goal ring so that I don't have to sit through the 16.5 second results screen.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help.
Before I start practicing the next stage. Does that make sense? Am I making sense here? If you want to see results screens, I'm going to be starting runs in 2 minutes. Then you'll bet your sweet bippy I'll be touching those goal rings. I guess so. Or whatever, bro. You don't have to get it. I'm still going to do it.
How about a little help? Bring it on. I'll take them all down.
True.
Where's the switch to turn off the laser? Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
Well, it's not an idiotic question. I just get a little bit more agitated when the same question is asked 3 times in succession after I've answered it twice. Ah, the Windows 11 stutter. There it is. Progress for P-06 still going? It's being worked on. These are speedruns. Oh! Ah! Wait, why didn't I hit the goal ring? What the heck? That was so silly of me. I could have completed the stage. Your birthday's in 7 months? Let's go. Fast approaching. Activate the auto splitter. I did. Unfortunately, we gotta get rid of gravity circuit music, but that's okay. And this can go bye-bye. Alrighty. Do we got default? We got default. Let's cook. Here we go. Oh, well, I should probably turn the global hotkeys on. Well, I hate to break it to you, but silver is actually the fastest speedrun.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
I don't remember what silver's teleport dash speed is. I think it's like 35 or something like that. Yeah, Chaos literally posted, like, progress 2 days ago or something on Twitter.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to
I don't use Twitter, streamer. I don't either. Just fucking make an account and follow Chaos. Or join the P-06 workshop. Do I want to reset this? I definitely want to reset that.
Let's get going.
That was Garbo.
Save Elise.
Naturally. Well, Beats, you don't even work on P-06. It's all made by him, right?
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
Why don't I do the intro bit at the start of the runs? Because as a human, I change what I think about things and when I do them and what I want the vibe of my content to be over time.
Jump! Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
Do 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 do. Hi, Joe.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Wow, that's cool, Chris, probably? Wait, am I a gooner now because I like Hollow Zero in P-06? Is saying that I like Hollow Zero in P-06 the same as I'm going to kill them in Minecraft?
Yes. What?
I see. It would be really funny to call the roguelike P-06 specifically. So it's still a reference to Hollow Zero, but we'll have P-06 and then P-06.
Yeah.
Name isn't final. P-06 it is. You heard it here first, folks. When you're famous, Beats, think of me.
Elise, hold on tight.
Metal Sonic, I think, makes the most sense. Metal Sonic was already planned, or at the very least was an idea to be in the original game, and in demo 1.0 of P-06, there was, and actually in the code still is, code for Metal Sonic to be in the game. So I think it'd be really cool to have him as an extra character. Thanks for the good luck, Rev. I appreciate it. This is P-06, right? It is, Marcus.
I'm so happy.
Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, gems, stumble gems out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam, and then check it out about part along with us, and let's rave. Realistic Metal Sonic would have been like. I don't know if the model that was in demo 1.0 is a leftover from 06 or if it's the Forces model or something. Beats, for your Metal Sonic mod, what model is that? The Forces model? You're not getting your jams out? Could we get a permaban on Kylogius? What's up, Pedrux? How's it going? There is a Discord server. For my stream, you're on Twitch right now, scroll below the video player and there's a link to the Discord or exclamation mark Discord. Type that in the chat. Thanks, Zen. I didn't see what the second question was. What's up, Kiki? How's it going? Congrats on your first speedrun.
Let's head straight to Eggman's base.
If you guys don't know Kiki made the OG emotes. So if you see, like, the silver weed,
I gotta be careful when I break it.
Kiki made that. Additionally, all of the gem sub badges, Kiki also redrew them.
I'll be able to get to Eggman.
Way back when I first started streaming.
Just leave it to me.
That's an OG, right? That is the most OG viewer of everyone here right now. I think the only person more OG... I don't think there's anyone more OG than Kiki that
Those are guided missiles. What's more,
has been around here.
explode on impact.
Thank you for the Prime sub, K Sword. Or KS Word. I don't know which one it is.
To Eggman's place.
Appreciate it. But hey, did you know that if you have stolen a loved one's Amazon Prime account, you can link it to your Twitch account to get Prime game? Hey, there it is. You are inside the OG, damn. Thanks for the shout out. Dude, I literally still use the art that you made for free for me. I'm going to give you a shout out. You kidding? The least I can do.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
Okay. Brother Reed, I'm in the middle of speedrunning your game, Chaos, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the clarification. So was the Forces model. All right, Chad, let's get the 360. Whoo! You know, I don't look at chat. That's true. Actually, what I'm known for, if you look up in the AI overview, I'm actually mostly known for ignoring chat explicitly. Yep, we're brothers. Brothers in P-06.
The whole city's on fire! I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise
Brothers in P-06 argue like a married couple. They're like brothers, only closer.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Yo, what's up, Sky? My dream job? I don't know if this is my dream job. It's definitely neat. Coolest thing I've done with my life so far. Brothers and married? Not very legal. Well, not very progressive of you.
It looks like I can jump from there.
I also said like a married couple, which, if you didn't know, that's kind of like a simile. You might have learned it in your language arts class if you didn't drop out of school.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Or at the very least, maybe past, like, 6th grade language arts. Chaos, if you want me to see your message, type the message during mock speed sections, because that's the time in which I can read them the most. Basically, every other section of the game, I'm doing stuff, so I gotta look at the screen. Sounds good. Yale Kindergarten? Makes sense. Put it all in English class? Language arts is English. It's just called language arts. I couldn't tell you why, it just is. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, if you catch me in Crisis City Section 3, I'm not going to be looking at your chat message because I have to, you know, play the game. But you love doing that, Chaos. You love posting the good shit when I can't look at it because you know when it is.
Coming out to say hi? Its weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view. This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Actually, I used to look at chat more. Probably.
No sweat. Cool. It's raining fire. Ha! Let's head into the volcano.
Yeah, I'm too popular to read chat now. Who are you again? Oh my god. VIP must have done something cool, I guess. Whatever, bro.
Whoa, the flame died.
I see that hydrate.
How'd it last?
Which is funny because most of the time, new viewers compliment me on how much I interact with chat while I'm playing P-06. So it's really funny when Chaos complains that I'm not reading his messages. Very insufferable person, that is true. Depends on how leveled up your purple gem is, David.
Thank you, Knuckles.
That was the wrong move I meant to spin dash. Oh, this is very awkward. We can only hope, Esther. We can only hope. Fuck! I want to reset this run, but we're in Flame Core. I don't even remember. I think it's just this. Probably didn't even need to hit that guy. Woo! Are they? Yep, I'm washed. I'm actually retiring from P-06. This is the last stream. Ever. Cue in the I miss the old Stelmo edits. And it's just massive Blackhawks with like 10 different edited effects over it.
I better go help. Gotta hurry.
The Wash Show.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
My good sir, what GPU do you have? Have every piece except for GPU. Thank you for asking me that question, because I actually know the answer. I have a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. That's the only computer part that I can name.
Elisa's train is...
That's in my computer.
Gotta speed up.
Because I see it all the time when I press F3 in Minecraft.
Is Elise on board?
What shampoo do you have? I use like the $1 Swab shampoo and conditioner.
I'm almost there. Elise, hang on.
Imagine. Well, I'm sorry I don't run a parts store and I live on shoestring budgets so that I can continue to provide content for you guys. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry my 3080 Ti doesn't run P-06 well enough for you. I visited my shampoo, call it Shampiss. Wait a minute, what does that imply about shampoo? I have gotten that request since the dawn of me speedrunning P-06 to play the game on, like, bad settings with bad frame rates. And I feel like that's one of those videos that's just, haha, this is funny for Sonic's Wave Ocean, and then that would be it. It would no longer be funny. If I wanted to do that, though, I'd just play with reflections on. Boom! Got him. Only if it's shampoo, boo. I do not use 35-in-1 anymore. I did upgrade from the 3-in-1 because Haley forced me to.
Let's rip.
Oh, true. Can Sonic Project 06 run on 360 hardware? I'd actually make that video. If I were able to play the game on a 360, that'd be cool.
I'm so happy.
The soap I use is not too dissimilar to the soap from the Soap Shoes mod. I don't remember if Murray ever released the gag one, but that was awesome. Oh, who let these nerds in chat? Oh my god. Well, actually, Vega cards have a 1080 level of performance, so... I love it.
Leave it to me.
And run the game better than you? No!
Man, the staircase is
I've
down.
been bested.
Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
If I'm not, if the only thing running on my computer is P-06, it runs at max settings just fine, other than Shadow and Silver Aquatic Base. Sometimes it lags. In Silver Kingdom Valley too, in Section 2.
Somebody protecting that door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first.
What?
Let's try going up.
I'm not following. That's some, like, Metroid Morph Ball type shit? That might be the first time that's ever happened. It's okay, this run's already down the drink. But I'm committed to the no reset. We'll still have time for 2 more, so I'm not upset about it. Ooh, we got the slip jump. Castle skip, pog.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
I can be bullied as much as the bully wants to bully. Doesn't stop me from making more than the bully for being a nerd. True, nerds did win.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, lead this up.
How do you put a run in the toilet? Metaphorically.
Silver, it's all yours.
Oof, that sucks. Interesting. Maybe. Nerds also created the dawn of humanity. Do you mean the downfall of humanity? The dawn, yeah. But that's okay as long as my AI girlfriend stays alive. We're good.
Just ate it. The battleship will take off any minute. Tails,
The
no,
dam of humanity.
let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Yeah, but at least I'm not poor. What if I'm a nerd and poor? Then what?
This used to be a Soliana laboratory.
Does that just make you a loser? Is it one of those Venn diagram things?
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you
That's just an L. Fair enough.
It looks like I can grab the handle to move. Tails.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it
Also, in the adult world, people don't really care about who's cool or not. At least in my adult world. Honestly, at this point, being considered cool is just not being a pushover, and you're automatically cool. This would have been called Sonic Adventure 3. Yes, 06 should have been titled Sonic Adventure 3. What it is.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates
Tell that to the helicopter parents.
Sonic, that magnet is really strong.
And what? Like, tell them what? Fuck. Oh my god, this fucking run, dude.
Passing Area 2. Intruder, passing Area 2. Look, there's the magnet switch.
Knights of Kronos will probably end up being the final name. It's kind of what the name is now. It's just always going to be P-06. The name has stuck, regardless if there's an official change or not. It will just be...
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
It will just be P-06, also known as Knights of Kronos. And I know bro's gonna leave the damn typo in, and it's over. Doesn't matter if it's a typo to you or not. What does Knights of Kronos mean to you then, Mr. Chaos X?
Just made it.
What's up, Blunt Blows? How's it going? Sonic 07.
Elise is on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming! Yeah,
Helicopter parents will say their son's the best no matter what. It's not really a helicopter parent. Helicopter parent is usually when they're strict with the child. Reference to the achievement and that's it. I see. I'm still dying on the hill that it should be Knights of Kronos in reference to the 3 hedgehogs. Or else I'll have to re-record a line in a YouTube video, and I don't want to do that. That's a lot of work. Time's considered a good time in this run? Well, considering I'm pretty much the only person running the game right now. We ain't there, XD. Dude, this man, his heels are so deep in... Like, you can't even see his feet anymore. They're so deep in the ground. We're on a better hill. Yes, we're on Typo Hill. YouTube chat wasn't good enough for you. You had to copy paste it over into Twitch chat. Oh my god. The internet fucking kills me, man. Thought I didn't read it? I responded it to you. You typed that message, and I asked you a question about it, and you clarified. And I said, oh. So, can't use that excuse. You just wanted to type it again. It is a good idea, though. I swear, guys. It's a good idea. Okay. We use, I usually go from default. We'll do Adventure 2 this time. Let's do it!
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
P-06 is also, I guess, Project 07 because the PS3 version came out in 07. So you got that. About the bosses levels, hasn't Chaos did something about them yet? I'm not sure what you mean. As in, he's working on the bosses? Answer is yes. If you check out my video on my main channel, titled Confirmed Content for the last release, you can see what Chaos has been working on. What's up, Swifty? How's it going? Swifty.
That was close.
Do I think he's ever been limited by the original game? Rebuilding the game in a new engine eliminates all limitations, so there's nothing limiting him. If he wants to make the change, he can. There's no real, like, you know how, like, sometimes, like, if you're with Pokemon ROM hacks and you, like, go on the GitHub for a Pokemon ROM hack and it's like, this ROM hack aims to be a faithful recreation with modern updates of Kanto. Project 06 doesn't have that. Project 06 is just Chaos's vision using 06 as a base. That's all. So it is what he wants it to be. Even if it is Knights of Kronos. That definitely sucks. And those parents are very much a pushover. It sounds like. From that story. I don't know them. Look at the nerd picking on such meaningless stuff, bro. Dude, he's coping. You're trying to insult me back, but it's not working this time, man.
Elise, hold on tight.
Do 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 do. Sounds like it, yeah. None of my business, though. That's what that Project Reforged is going to be turned into. Yeah, Unleashed Recomp is pretty good. I'd argue the best improvement is having the game work properly. But each their own. See ya. Have fun. Oh. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jams, cat jams, and Stumble Jams out. In addition, exclamation mark jam jam and checking out. Party along with us, so let's rave. Yacht Jam? Oh god. What would Yacht Jam look like? Princess Elise was playable like everyone else. How would you feel about it? I don't know. Rainbow booty. It's like one of those P-Cult emotes when P-Cult comes in.
Now that's a big snowball.
Alright, see you, Nashara. Dude, Twitch chats are literally for random babbles. I don't understand. That's something that's been coming up more often, too, is people in Twitch chat being like, hey, sorry for the irrelevant thing. Who gives a fuck? It's literally... Be like YouTube chat. Just post random garbage. Doesn't matter. Unless it's outside the rules, then I'll ban it.
It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlight.
Who gives a fuck? I feel like I struck a nerve here, Mr. X.
Let's keep going.
Just leave it to me. Yeah, yeah. I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
Dino nuggets are superior to normal nuggets. Haley would agree with you. She's very emotionally connected to animal-shaped foods like animal crackers and dino nuggets.
You've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place. Sweet.
Well, it is annoying, so no surprise. You're annoying to me, too. I don't see how this isn't a normal back and forth. I don't understand what's different about it this time. You make menial changes to Project 06 all the time that I don't like. Like, it's just the reverse situation. Like, sorry, dog. K-N-I-G-H-T-S of Kronos would be a better name. English is backing me up on this one. Alright, chat, let's get the 360! Whoo! Guess I'll just keep saying it's Knights of Kronos. Fuck! It's over for me. You know what? Yeah. Do unto others as you would want to be done unto you. This is all the time. Chaos is getting just a baby taste of his own medicine. And he can't handle it. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Your name will be Shad Dick 06. I know, though, there's gonna be something in the code that's gonna ban me from playing the game, and that'll be very sad. I hope you're not taking me too seriously, Chaos. Oh, we got a Keck. All right. He's in on it. We're arguing ironically. That's good.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it.
I do love the random shit I see occasionally of, do Stelmo and Chaos actually not like each other?
Looks like I can jump from
Like, bro, literally what I do would not be possible if we didn't like each other. Semi-ironically? Oh, no. Ajax across. You just wanted to throw Ajax into the conversation, and I don't blame you. Ajax is awesome.
Here comes a billboard. Jump. Yeah.
Return the next day as if nothing happens. That's just boy behavior, man. That happens to me all the time. Is like, I don't know if this is like
Incredible.
quirky or like not the normal way to think of things, but like when I have an argument with someone, it's the argument, it's not the person. Unless it's like a series of arguments over and over and over again that lead me to believe that that's just the type of person they are.
Up from that fire.
Like, if I have an argument with Chaos, I'm not like, wow, dude, you fucking suck. It's like the next day, I'll be like, whatever. I do that shit with pretty much all of Goku chat. Rev and I have had, like, some pretty big fights and just...
Its weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view.
Yo, Eevee! Oh,
This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
shout out Eevee. Great Pokemon. Pretty difficult to not like Eevee.
Whoa, that's not a nice one.
Also because I love the...
Piece of cake. No sweat.
oh, yeah, that might not be good.
It's raining fire.
When you start logical fallacy in, that's when things go south. But also, I love this frame. I read a book a while ago. It's called Verbal Judo. It was written by a retired police officer about just like lessons of life that he learned on the force and how powerful words are. As I'm sure most folks know that like words are extremely powerful, especially nowadays. That, and obviously, as with everything on the internet, take it with a grain of salt. Read the book for yourself if you want the actual information. But in the book, he talks about how he did a study that when you are angry, you have the mental capacity of a dog. And that, like, completely changed how I frame arguments, and that's usually why you think of the better rebuttal to the argument after it happens. Or, like, you're in the shower the next morning, and you're like, fuck, man. It's because of that. It's because your brain literally is firing at, like, 20% capacity or 10% capacity while you're heated, while you're angry. That's why, like, you say things you don't mean and all that. I would think so, because I believe the guitar results theme uses finger picking. Like, it's like the bass note and then finger picking. I don't finger pick. I never learned how to do that. Ah, be in game! Joe, I think that might just be your fantasy. Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to. I shouldn't have said that. It was too good. I'm sorry, I apologize. How's roguelike work? We'll be talking about it when we get there. Currently, I'm doing speedruns. If you want to learn more about the roguelike right now, you can check out the videos on the channel you're currently watching the live on right now. Just click my profile icon. Okay. Just making sure.
Is Elise on board?
Well, of course, one of my favorite things to talk about with arguments is that it's one thing that I do try to do, obviously outside of arguing with friends, but I hope has come through when talking, like, in the rant videos and just talking about that kind of stuff online that, like, you've seen me talk about is I sort of found, and obviously this is, like, late 20s dude who plays Sonic games for a living's interpretation of the world. But I found that the internet is so toxic in that the point in which you learn something from a debate is punished. And what I mean by that is I like to think of it as defining the climax of an argument. The climax of an argument is when the parties learn what is right and what is wrong. And the problem with that is whoever's more on the side of being right can take things one of two ways. Either, you know, the person can dig their heels in the ground who is more in the wrong and continue to just bash heads together, or the person who is more right, if the person who is more wrong admits that they're more wrong, if they start fucking dogging on them, like I think I've talked about this before, is that an example is there was something about a game that I was pretty confident that, I would say like 99% confident wasn't the case in the game. Someone in chat thought that it was, or that it was the reverse. And I checked the game, found out that I was wrong, that it was that way, and they just fucking, like, I was like, hey, I'm sorry if I was rude about it, and they just for fucking like, Fortnite default dance, yo, nice try, idiot, I'm right, fucking pouting their chest, just woo, you know. And but that's the moment in which the learning happens. Obviously that's like a not a meaningless case, but like a menial case in which, you know, it's not like a life or death situation or anything. But that's just a small microcosm of what I mean, is that the point in which the party who is more in the wrong, and I say more in the wrong because it's pretty difficult to be 100% correct or incorrect, that's the point in which you learn. You learn something new. And because 99% of the time, because egos and entitlement and whatever bajillion reasons that you want to put onto it on the internet, because of it's mostly just like you get dogged on and fucking killed, is that no one wants to look wrong, and that's where like confident incorrectness comes from, and like pushing back against it, because humans don't want to, you know, get fucking dogpiled on. It's just in our nature to be social creatures, and especially on the internet when it's one-to-many instead of one-to-one, and you just get absolutely dogged on, it's awful. Awful, horrible feeling. Even if it's the most meaningless, like, shit that just does not matter. And what I like to say is, sort of to reverse that, is that in the climax of an argument, when it is revealed what is more correct and what is more incorrect, is let the person who is more in the wrong respond first. You know, if they give you a little tease, you know, they're like, ah, man, shit, my bad, dog, or something like that, then you can kind of respond like, you know, haha, no worries, dummy, like if it's your friend or something. And you know, if someone's more remorseful, like, hey, sorry, I was wrong, then you know how to respond to it. So that way, it doesn't make it bad for them, like, for that learning point. Anyway, that was a huge rant. I did not read chat. I'm sure there were some good messages, but Anyway, load up your Stone Pogs for Castle Skip. Sorry, I'm very, very passionate about this particular topic. Castle Skip Pog. But it's something that I hope that I can sort of change, and it's why I posted the rant video of this is what a great Sonic conversation looks like, is because I want learning. Learning is cool. Learning is fun. I very much enjoy learning, even though I didn't like learning in school. Ever since I left school, I have loved learning. And for what I believe to be one of the most important parts of learning, which is debating with others, getting different perspectives, finding out what's right and wrong, and expanding the boundaries of your worldview to know more stuff, when that is punished so far that no one wants to be seen as incorrect, and I'm not like, even though I think I have a solid understanding of like what's actually happening in my brain, like, I'm not immune to it. Like, shit happens to me, like in the story I told. You know, and I've definitely done, like, I've definitely been the reverse in that situation where I've totally dogged on somebody for being wrong. And, like, absolutely, like, being overkill. This is excellent rant video bait? Oh, really? Well, I guess I could make it a rant. It's not really about Sonic or anything, but if you guys think it'd be, if you want to see it as a rant video, I get, well, you were all here for it, so. Yeah, that's where, like, the really old saying of
That was incredible.
praise in public, criticize in private, or some variant of that phrase is,
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
like, I think that still applies, but I think you can also critique in public, but that's almost an entirely separate conversation, sort of related, that, and I've talked about this a lot before, that I agree, Gordon Ramsay in his, like, the actual chef, not the 06 modder, only time I'll ever have to make that correction, but actual Gordon Ramsay, he says in his Hot Ones interview, he talks about how, like, he would really like the world to have a lot less snowflakes and have people not being snowflakes and, like, just take the criticism and learn how to be better. And I want to say that I agree with him, sort of, because that only works if you can tell that the criticism, while it may be harsh, is coming from a place of the person actually wanting you to be better, which I don't think happens on the internet majority of the time. The whole point is to be right, and be right than the other person, and make the other person look stupid so you feel superior, because from what I can tell, a lot of folks who get into a lot of arguments on the internet, all they have going in their life is being more right than other people, which is honestly pretty sad. Like, if that's all you got going for you, like, who? What, you want an argument on r/unpopular opinion or something? Yeah, and that's what I mean. Because I don't think he meant it as, like, an excuse for his behavior on Hell's Kitchen. And, of course, like, his TV shows are hammed up. You know, it's not, like, terrible. But I think that criticism, one, neutral criticism is the best criticism. And two, if you actually make it very clear that you are critiquing the thing, wanting it to be, like, coming from a place in which you want the thing you're critiquing to be better, rather than just dogging on it, I think that's the best way to do it. Which is what I try to do. Obviously, I tease, I joke, I have fun, I play around with, like, you know, the Sonic fans have really strong opinions about every game in the series and that type of stuff. And I am not perfect with this. I will never claim to be perfect with it, because that would be stupid and naive. But, yeah, that's kind of just what I hope. Thank you all for listening to my TED Talk. And as a last word, take everything I just said, of course, with a grain of salt. I'm just a dude on the internet playing a Sonic game. But, I don't know, maybe it'll give you some food for thought. Can I repeat that? Alright, well, I guess I might have to make it a rant video then. Yeah, that's a thing that I've talked about too with Twitch chat, or like just one-to-many arguments in general, is, and I think like versus like if a person were in a room making an argument on a stage and then arguing with the audience is one thing. I don't even know if that's a thing that exists, but in the case of a Twitch chat is like you could be in the middle of having a conversation or an argument or a debate with someone in chat. One, as the streamer, you're in real time, buddy. So like it takes a lot of, I would say, mental fortitude to be able to have an argument like that while being on webcam in real time. Whereas the person you're arguing with in chat has as much time as they want to formulate their sentence. And especially with like AI now, I guess if you really want to, you can have AI do the argument for you. But in addition to that, and the really difficult part about having an argument in Twitch chat, and the reason that whenever we're in a big debate, I try to be like every 2 to 3 minutes or so, I'm like, all right, we're talking about this. So what does this have to do with that? Is because new people can come in and they can give their perspective without having full context at the beginning of the argument. Like say, I would imagine, if I'm lucky, that a new viewer maybe popped in right now, right when I started Tails Wave Ocean, and have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. And then they could come into chat and give their perspective on something, on whatever we're talking about. And it's like, it could be completely unrelated to what we're saying, because I've had that happen before. You know, I've been in the middle of saying something about a Sonic game, and someone's like, well, why is it like that? Or why do you think that's Stelmo? It's like, well, because you weren't here for the first 20 minutes in which I was talking about it. And so, yeah, it being a, like, perpetual dialogue that technically never has to end. Because, like, even if I make this a rant video, which I might because it's a topic I'm pretty passionate about, is, like, the comments could just go on in the video forever about what I just said. And then those comments can get replies, and then new arguments can start in those comments. It's like, it just keeps going. But yeah, fuck, man, I don't know. That was a lot. I guess the takeaway is that don't dog, like, at worst, mirror the energy that is given to you. At best, try to understand why the energy that's being sent to you is being sent to you in that way. As you know, on the internet, you don't know who you're talking to. Could be 14-year-old dude, middle school, just played Sonic Frontiers for the first time, or it could be a 34-year-old dude who's been playing since Sonic 3 and K. So you just don't know. Could be a gooner too. But yeah. Okay, I'm ending this. Thanks, guys. That was a fun discussion. Holy shit. Let me go back through here. Let me go back through and see if I can... Give Super Transform a one-time damage aura when the transform happens. All three... I don't think uninhibited mode does that, but Super Sonic and ESP Silver do. Irrational when arguing and won't deny it? Well, again, that's just like the whole thing is you are literally unable to use your entire brain capacity when you're arguing, based on what I learned in the book anyway. Speedrun P-06 with a Rock Band controller? I can't wait to speedrun P-06 with the Rock Band, Mike. You know, it's really funny you bring that up, Sky, because I remember that there was a math professor that I had in college that I really respected. I really liked him. But one thing that did kind of suck is that when you would go into his office hours, now, if there are some folks who have not gone to college listening to this, is that generally, like, you have your normal class time at whatever it's scheduled at, and then the professor usually has office hours in which you can go in and ask additional questions or get additional help or something. And anytime you would go into this professor's office, and I don't think he meant it like this, but anytime you would ask him a question about the lesson, he would give a little chuckle and then, like, go in and explain it to you. And I remember one of my classmates, because there were like 3 of us there, like we were doing a exercise together, and like each of us were like occasionally going to his office to talk to him about it. And he laughed at one of the guy's questions, and the dude was like, "Look, man, we're paying you. Like, I want to learn this and I want to understand this. So when you're when I ask a question and you kind of laugh at it, you know, it sucks. Like, I'm paying you to be here and learn these things. I'd like you to take it seriously." And ever since that point, the professor was very serious in his office hours. So I don't really think he like meant it, like the little laugh is in laughing at you, just kind of more of the, because it was advanced mathematics, he probably heard the same question a lot of time over the years. But that's kind of like what I mean. And that's why I think the math major specifically is like difficult. And like some of the more like the STEM majors, or like even honestly any advanced level class in college in any major, is because the professors, they are like really smart people. And like they kind of make you feel stupid. But I would say like specifically because I have the math experience, the hard part about math is that it's all logic. So, like, if you don't get it, when you're told the answer, you're just like, fuck, that makes sense. I think computer science is a little bit like that, too. It's like, you're just telling the computer, you know, the computer's just doing what you told it to do, you know? I think it's kind of funny. I thought that anecdote was relevant there. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, if you give an opinion on the internet, new people can see it later. But I would say that that's just, like, the risk of posting things on the internet is, like, that is assumed risk that you take. Is that. It absolutely sucks when it happens, especially if you get dogged on for several weeks about one thing that you said on a stream. But that's part of it. It's just part of what you have to accept, which I can't really say is like a good or bad thing, but I'll look through the YouTube chat in a moment. I'm just doing one chat at a time here. Yeah, now imagine what I said before, not only one teacher, but the whole class and the other teachers tell you, and it's stupid, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Joe, I agree with that. It's sort of like, it's the line is hard. You know, it's all giga debate, project debate, psychology with Stummo. 89. Oh. Oh, wait, did you say that? This was an excellent rant video, but did you say it? Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I responded to that. Yeah. Humility, being humble, like, you don't have to downplay yourself to be humble. I know that I do this, and I know some longtime viewers, like, definitely get annoyed when I say, like, I'm not good at P-06 and stuff. But, like, at least from my perspective, like, Rev, Kariru, when he's actually playing the game, or really, the entire time I've been playing P-06, I have gotten a record, and then I've had the record beaten the next day. Like, a person has literally just come in and been like, all right, I'm going to beat the record. So, you know, humility isn't necessarily, like, separate from, like, putting yourself down. Like, you can be humble without putting yourself down. But it's a lot of the times the two are linked. And, like, I still have a lot to learn. That's my favorite thing, because it's, I think anyway, I think it's being humble. Because I truly mean it. I'm not just saying it to be like, I'm humble, guys. But, like, I do have a lot to learn. Obviously, if I didn't, then I'd have fucking Mr. Beast level subscribers, you know? Most people will be harsh because they want dogpile on someone. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like to turn it around to the original object of discussion, Sky. It's more about intention, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. College humbles the fuck out of you. Depending on the college you go to and depending on the major you pick. I don't blame you, Dono. It's scary. Actually, another college anecdote, because for the math major, you had to, your capstone, which was like your final class before you graduated, you had to prove something you had not learned in mathematics. And in order to do that, you would pick a professor to be your advisor. The professor I picked because I wanted to do an algebraic structures proof. And for maybe the one person that's a math major and knows what I'm talking about, I never learned Kroneker's theorem, so I learned to prove Kroneker's theorem, which I think is that I think it's been a long time. But I think I still have the paper on my LinkedIn. But beside the point is that I think Kroneker's theorem is just proving that if there is a solution to a set of polynomials in a given set of numbers, there is guaranteed to be that same solution in a larger set of numbers, which was a really cool proof to do, from what I remember anyway. That was 5 years ago. There is something pretty amazing about being the dumbest person in the room. Because you get to learn the most. You have the largest room to grow. So yeah, that's really cool. That's the same way I feel about going to my new gym, is that like I went to a Planet Fitness, not sponsored. And I would say that I was at that point probably like in the top 20% of people that worked out at Planet Fitness. And like, you kind of get complacent. But now I go to a, because Haley's work is the GOAT and friends and family are able to get a discount, I'm able to go to a much more reputable gym, or like more of a gym bros gym. And there are some beefy motherfuckers in there. And I can definitely tell with my lifting that I've been like lifting more, pushing myself harder, just by being in the room with those people. So yeah, there's no faster way to get ahead in life than surrounding yourself with people who are already where you want to be. Because it just builds your drive to reach it so much faster. Yeah. At this point, this could be a separate rant. 2 rants from the same stream. I feel like it's fairly tangentially related. I don't know. We'll see how long the first one is. Stumbo hates his YouTube viewers? Correct. I would never post on YouTube. Disgusting. All right, I'm going to look through YouTube chat now. Still going? Yeah, welcome to the Stelmo stream. If you don't like it, you can go. Ah, yes, of course, the classic Diary of a Wimpy Kid. If you set people's expectations of you real low, you can surprise them by doing nothing at all. I'll look over and see only pitchforks. Which I talk about the critique sandwich, where you critique between the... Oh yeah, the compliment sandwich is one of like the classic classic forms of giving criticism, is compliment, critique, compliment. But I don't even think you need the compliment sandwich. Like, it's nice, but because the interesting thing about the compliment sandwich is the word but, B-U-T, is such a strong word because anything you phrase after the word but has so much more emphasis than what you put beforehand. And I think about that all the time, of how much more interesting you can be to listen to if you flip. So if you're critiquing someone and you say, hey man, just watched your video, gotta say, I didn't really like the way you wrote this line, but I thought that the rest of it was really good, or I thought that the way you explained this point was really good. Like, instead of hey man, just watched your video, thought that the point you made about Sonic's rolling speed was really good, but I really didn't like how, your conversation about, like, the Sonic community or whatever. Like, it's so insane. Same thing, just swapped it. Super powerful. Which, now that I said it, you'll see that I do that a lot. He was overjoyed with the curiosity of his students. I don't think so. Hey man, I'm so bored. When can you just play the Sonic, man? Oh, when are you gonna get back to playing the Sonic? I didn't click on your channel for this. Ugh. That's what comedians do? Oh yeah, absolutist language. That's because absolutists and absurdity are like super closely linked to each other, I feel. Taking opinions too far to the extreme. I already read that. Don't be like Sonic Team getting criticism and never learning from it. Also, hello, Sleep Deprivation Station. Welcome to the stream. There does seem to be a greater emphasis on being the right side and proving superiority than growing and accepting that you aren't always right. Yeah. And what I was saying earlier, that for some people, all they have going for them is that they're right on the internet. And that's really sad. Like, that is such a shame. What's up, Proto? How's it going, bro? You streamer, can you just play more Sonic? I'm bored.
Nice. 20,
Real deal.
20, 2x10.
2x10. Let's go. We buying wood. Real deal. Thank you for the 20, man. I appreciate it. Someone who is always right never learns. Some dude probably. That's pretty good. I also like, this is one I came up with myself. I don't know. That as I've gotten older, I think it's more just cheesy, but I still like it because it's... Yeah, I came up with it, is that the only time you're ever 100% correct is when you admit that you're wrong. You can never be 100% correct, rather, is when you admit that you're wrong. Because if you admit when you're wrong, then you're right about being wrong. So, anyone who can't admit they're wrong, you're already more right than them. And then I did read that. Okay. Holy shit, guys. That was a lot of yapping. That was fun, though. I love having those kinds of talks. Should have switched the stream to just chatting. But anyway. I guess I'll stop the recording there. Because, oh my god. That was one part me getting all my thoughts out. And then another part reading the chat and talking about that, too. Holy. That was fun. I'm a real big passionate about that kind of stuff. So let's see. I need to do that. That can go. That can go. This can go. This can go. Move that into there. Just cleaning up my folder that I don't. Okay. Sonic was still on screen, so we were really just chatting. Good point. Good point. Here's the stretch. Beach, should I do another run? Or should we test Rogue? Back to the stream basement. Anyway, yeah, Sonic. One more run? Alright, I can do that. Oh, thank God he's playing Sonic again. Am I right, guys? Jeez, man, all that talk about arguments and internet etiquette? Dude, fuck that. Ugh. Gross. Anyway, Hedgehog, Frontiers sucks. Unleashed also isn't a good game, and Sonic 3 is the GOAT. Let's get going. Can you do that all again? Should it be a rant video? I don't know. Maybe. I guess, why not?
Nice.
Yo, Joss with the 36 months. That's 3 years, brother. I appreciate the fuck out of that. Thank you so much for the support over the last 3 years, dude. Woo! Thank you so much. All right, let's get Sonic in. Is this going? It's not. Here we go. And now the true payoff is that this is going to be world record somehow. World record's a 22:45, by the way. PB is a 22:55.
Nice.
Yo, Nailin! Thank you for the gift sub to Proto, man. I appreciate that. Your mother. Chaos was just saying my mom's not. Oh, I didn't change the spin ball. I gotta do that.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. How Sonic could lead to other interesting conversations, not just about the blue rat, but life. Yeah. It's what happens when you play the same game over and over and over again. It kind of becomes a just chatting stream with speedruns as your second monitor content, while the whole content's on your second monitor. It's kind of a weird Inception thing. It's a thing you have on while you're listening to the thing you have on while you're doing the thing you have on, you know? Triple threat. Thought I was actually gonna do it. I guess if I had to put it into a nutshell, basically what I was saying is that I don't really like that arguments and debates have become a punishing point for learning. Because in the climax of an argument, when it's revealed what is right and what is wrong, the person who is more in the wrong is usually punished for it. Because ego and being better than other people.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
It was cool. Are there really any thoughts to have on it? Like, it just seemed like a celebration video.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved
You can request the SA1 ball with my sub. See, real deal, I'm a changed man.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Oh, yeah. That's a big part of the internet, is you don't know who you're talking to. There was no silver screen time? Did you expect there to be silver screen time? Was Amy even in there? I don't remember seeing Amy. Like, bro, the Sonic cast is Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Eggman. Dude, what? Wait, what just happened in chat? I guess the Stream Elements bot was behind, so it just dumped it all at once. Sorry, my hand slipped. Okay, bro. What is this? How do you accidentally Control-C, Control-V, and enter? That's pretty crazy, dog.
That was incredible.
Bro's keeping a transcript of the Twitch chat.
Elise, hold on tight.
The Orca's beef with Sonic? He's in his ocean, bro. This ain't an RPG where you can just barge into people's homes and they're cool with it. I don't really have a preference. I think both are fine. In terms of, like, all the Sonic game models, I think they all look pretty fine.
To get through here.
I know that's a bold statement to make. Like, I have my favorites. Like, I like the Sonic 3 sprite. I like the Sonic Adventure DX model. With the DX refined characters to give it proper lighting. I like the 06 models. I like Unleashed. And, well, Unleashed was used up until Forces, I guess. Anyway, chat, worm, white acropolis, get cat gems, cat jams, stone jams out. In addition, exclamation bar, jam, and check it out by power along with us, so let's rave. Yeah, 35th anniversary video was cool. Cool celebration of the hog. He's still alive, somehow. That's the tagline. Congrats, Sonic the Hedgehog, you're still alive somehow. You could barge into outer space, true.
Now that's a big snowball.
That's a good point. Z Lemon.
Jump.
Also, hello. I don't think I gave you a proper
Let's
hello.
head straight to Eggman's base.
Congrats, Sonic. You made it through COVID
Careful when I break it.
and other things, I guess. I don't know.
If I can move without being caught by the
Harambe,
sunshine,
you survived that.
I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Just leave it to me.
Give an improper hello. Hey.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
The actions of Omega would be cool to see something similar in P-06. Man, do I have the game for you. It's called Sonic P-06, where Omega does have the melee combo.
Explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them. We're close to Eggman's place.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Survived the AI. I don't know if he survived it.
Just made it.
But in no big exploding balls. I do need more big exploding balls in my life. I agree. He thrived with the SA1 ball. Dude, I miss the old Stelmo. It's just edits of me using the SA1 ball. Let's get the 360! Woohoo! My brain just turned off for a second. I'm glad I turned back on at the right time. Ba, 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 ba. Mix and match the balls of P-06.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful.
I don't know.
what's underground, 'cause
That's
there
kind of
are
one of those
some
things that I feel like that's too much customization. Maybe like per story. Each individual character just seems like a lot. True, real deal, true.
Okay, let's blast through here.
No one frame. Not the dream. That is also a thing. This is nothing related to anything we've talked about recently, but one thing that does kind of suck as a creator is when people just call your content bait.
Swing off.
And the reason it annoys me is because it is all bait. I do things and I record things and I put things onto the internet because I want you to watch them. So just calling it bait is just what I imagine is most people just use it as a synonym for I don't like this or this feels fake. I got bad news for you, pal. My videos are edited. Like, what you're not seeing on the short is the long pauses that I take. Or maybe if I flub a word and I have to ADR it back in so I don't look like a moron.
Here comes a billboard.
Your content is entertainment slop. See, that's the same thing, calling my shit slop. Why are you calling it slop, bro? When you use a connotative word to describe my content, like, I'm not gonna like it.
That was incredible.
I don't know, maybe some folks do think I can just break the laws of time and space and just immediately jump cut to further in. I get that, Beats.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. Gotta be careful not to
Yeah.
fall off here.
Bait, slop, woke, all those words are words that have just made it into the mainstream of... And when, like, words like that, those connotative words make it in the mainstream, from my perspective, it's literally just another way of saying, I don't like this. Without having to say, I don't like this, so you don't seem like an asshole, I suppose. Like, instead of titling my Sonic Rumble video, I really don't like this, I could have said, this is slop. Honestly, it probably would have gotten a lot more views if I did that, but...
Cool. It's raining fire. Let's head into the
While the views are part of what I'm about, I don't think I get any shortage of views. But community is what I care about. Mostly. Obviously, I care about views. Views are nice. What's up, Astro? How's it going? Yeah, that's true. It is a battle to get under the skin. I'm not, immune.
Knuckles.
I'll take care of it.
It could be the peak of a really small mountain, real deal. If you need guidance, if you like my content, you can say I like it or it's good. If you don't like it, you can say I don't like it or it's bad. And if you're saying it directly to me, you can give me reasons why, and I can do my best to make it better. Obviously, it's up to me whether I decide a single person's opinion should completely change the direct trajectory of what I do. Because obviously, you please everybody, you please new one. Yo, Beat sent the new Hollow Zero, let's go. I do own, I don't understand. I've never played Gravity Rush. I hear it's a cool game though.
I better go help. Gotta hurry.
Oh, well, thank you, Ceda Gaming. I appreciate it. Good thing I saw wrong gem there. Ah, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. This is so garbage, bruh. This is gonna be a plus 50. Nice. Saved it. Hopefully nothing explodes. Beats, you and I both know that anytime you make something, it works perfectly 100% of the time. P-06 have an archipelago mod? It does not. It has a, I would call it a traditional randomizer with different settings. Like you can enter random sections with random characters and have random objects replace rings and stuff. Beats made that a long time ago. Archipelago for it would be cool.
Is Elise on board?
In a way, the roguelike is the archipelago. It's just instead of other players sending you items, it's random cards giving you items, I guess. He missed the reference and got my name wrong? Is your name not CDA Gaming? CDA Gaming. Is it CDA Gaming? Sorry. Yes, I did understand it was the colors reference. I promise you, I have enough Sonic literacy to know that.
Sonic, it looks like you can break
Oh,
that
cool.
line.
What do you think is the most forgettable Sonic stage, except for the most forgettable Sonic stages? Probably White Acropolis. Oh, thank you, Real Deal. Just joking, having some fun? Gotcha.
Sonic, to your right.
Fuck!
Whoa!
This was a good run, too. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, that was PB pace.
We're getting out of the cave.
More of the current runs I've been doing have been dying here in Tropical Jungle. Because of stuff like that. I think Brait meant in P-06. True, the SA1 ball would have saved me. It would have given me extra floatiness.
Let's rip.
If only I did Bazinga skip. You're right. How could I have been so stupid?
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
Beats, be happy for the skip names you have in this community, because you could have the Frontier skip names. Or the Shadow Gen skip names.
Nice.
Bonzonga skip? Ooh. Magdash is not a speedrunning trick. Well, it is a speedrunning trick, but, like, Magdash was something that was named of a... I meant, like, the actual skips. I'm pretty sure the Gritty is the Magdash. I don't know. I think someone told me Grimmy Hunter came up with it, and it's like, dude... Bro, what are you... What the fuck is this?
Let's try.
What's this new gen bullshit? I don't even know. I think Grimmy Hunter might be older than me. So. Next trick I find in P-06 is getting called 6-7. The Stelmo 6-7. I don't care if 6-7's dead. See, some of the lost art in speedrunning is not just the speedrunning itself, but naming the skips is also very important.
Man, the staircase is
And you gotta be good at naming skips.
Hey, not bad.
Because you can either come up with a creative name or an absurd name. And by absurd name, I mean like Crazy Gadget skip, skip, skip. Because I just kept finding skips for it.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that door.
What is Aura Farm Run? Just permanent supersonic? I've done that before. And may or may not be doing that in the roguelike very shortly.
Let's try going up.
I've fallen to the brain rot? No! Skibidi toilet riz. I need one of those copy pastas. Because Crazy Gadget skip, skip, skip is way more fun to say, if you can actually say it at all. Also, CGSSS is easier to type than CG3X skip. Castle skip pog, by the way. What's the name of the light tower route I made for White Acropolis? The light tower route I made for White Acropolis. It's not a skip. It's just the route. I won't call the next trick the Stelmo 6-7, just 6-7.
You go after Leaf. Silver, it's all yours.
It would be really, you know, if Shadow Release 4.6 was a thing in 2026, the Wave Ocean water clip would be called the 6-7 because you wouldn't know if it happened or not. I believe there's a universe in which that happens. You feel so old hearing those? Dude, Skibidi Toilet was like, what, 2 years ago? God, the world moves so fast now. Referenced by Siberia throat singing. I used to be pretty good at throat singing. Can't do it anymore, though. I've also been talking a lot today, so my voice is higher.
Too easy. No sweat.
That's just humming at that point.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
You knew that Eggman's
Yeah.
place would be here.
This used to
Mario
be
Odyssey is like an actual speed game with lots of players, too, so...
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
Dude, I miss a Niv and Gliznorp a lot. Well, Gliznorp's still here, it's just that nobody uses Gliznorp anymore. Honestly, like, Philip and Rev were strongest soldier.
There must be a switch for
Chaos also with his voice changer, too. And Niv was such a beauty in chat. What if I have the gems in real life? Then I would have them in real life. Pretty sure it's just exclamation mark a Niv. Well, the thing is that a Niv is alive. He's just not for public use. He's only in certain chats. Which is a shame.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help.
Yeah, that was pretty funny after a TVC.
Robots, Tails, Knuckles.
We'll have to do one of those soon. After Roguelike, though, probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the anniversary stream. Well, like, for the actual anniversary, I'll do, like, the classic Sonic trilogy. Because that was my first stream. But for, like, whatever day I decide is the celebration, I don't know. Definitely not TVC, because you got Roguelike. Unless you need a break, I guess, to make new commands for TVC beats.
How about a little help?
Yeah, dude, that was a Rolling Rascals stream.
Bring it
I wonder if that game's gonna come out this year.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the
Nice
laser?
self-promotion there, brother.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
Yo, what's up, Amazon? Could you delete that self-promotion about DeviantArt for me? Or Beats, or Chaos? My god, there are actually mods here. This is crazy. He. I broke the rules. Alright, give him a timeout. I'll give him the timeout. See you later, brother. Alright, now check this out. I bet he's gonna show up in YouTube chat. Haha, can't get me here. And then I'll just talk around there, too.
Great!
Bum, bum, bum. Finally has mods. Time to clock out. Yep, you did your one timeout. Oh, you got the new Bonzo. You can barely decipher what that Bonzo image is. What's up, Bio? Speaking of Rolling Rascal, what would be my advice for people making IP 3D Sonic game, like for Steam? Don't. It's not worth it. Your game will either get heavily scrutinized or used as a weapon against Sonic Team for quote-unquote what their games could be. I recommend using your talents elsewhere. Bonzo is fine. I'm pretty sure Rascal had always had a 2026 release date. Rolling Rascal is good. I like options. I said no satirically by Omega Bear. Yeah, I haven't played Rascal in a long time. You can't ban him, but I think you can remove his moderator. So you could remove his moderator and then ban him, I think. I don't know if you have the power to remove moderators. I know you can remove VIPs, though.
Well, not bad.
What's up, Lord? He can super ban? Super ban? What does super ban mean? Just permanent ban? Alright, gamers, addiction's starting. The gold cards are in. Well, a start to it. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a run of roguelike with the gold card. Should I... Maybe... Should I do one more update video? I feel like after an update video, if you even want me to do it with the gold cards, I feel like that's kind of the last thing until release. Are all the gold cards in already? Oh, I've heard about Hightail. Can anyone give me the rundown on Hightail other than it's a Minecraft clone? Is it fun? I saw Etho upload a video and I planned on watching that tonight. Oh, they're all in? So should we do a video today? Maybe could wait till tomorrow, just in case I find some bugs. Or other people find bugs. Might be good. Oh, I already downloaded it. Where's the fucking... Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Which will be by tomorrow? Jesus Christ, dude. That's it? What's it? Like, that's it for speedruns? Yeah. I don't know what you want or expect from me, bro, but I don't think my streams are your vibe. So, this is me being serious and not, like, dry humor or anything. Like, just leave. Because it doesn't seem like you're having very fun here. Very, very much fun at the stream. So... Hightail looks, that's it, got it. I'll be interested to see what I think after I watch gameplay. I'm gonna go ahead and play on hard so I can feasibly finish runs to try out this gold card stuff. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll actually be able to purchase one. Legitimately. If not, I'll just cheat engine. I think, though, after a couple runs, I'm gonna sit here with a notepad because inevitably, whenever we do the roguelike stuff, people come up with card ideas. So I think today, I would like to just sit down and both chats, we just talk back and forth card ideas. Because once Beats implements, like finishes implementing the gold card system and the results screen, we're adding cards, baby. Well, I say we. It's Beats doing everything. So, the GOAT. How banging are gold cards? Well, you're about to see. Okay, it says difficulty 3, which would be very hard. I'm gonna do just hard. Since there's no score multipliers yet or anything. I'm curious to just like do a run and see. What's up, Amazon? Rail grind or purple gem, yes. So I think this is shop. Yo, let's go. I think I need to. I think I need to make these icons bigger. And I think on Sonic, I need to put. I need to put more of a shadow on him. A yellow. You can barely see the yellow on him. Do they need to be a little bigger? I feel like they need to be a little bigger too. So how do I go to different? The shop is LT. Okay. Golden Angel, I love that. It also might not be centered. Because isn't the thing meant to be centered on the background? I don't think I centered the icon right. Because they're so simple, I think scaling them in code would actually be fine. I think that that this is fine. This is so cool. Addiction setting in beats. You've given me a goal. Oh, I have enough drives. I should. I don't want to do that. I want to do this legit. So I'm gonna reset the save file. That's good though that the chaos drives keep on the save. Ring up, please. No, I wanted those rings! Okay, I'm probably going to be going overkill on the score here because I'm only playing on hard, even though I'm used to expert, but... Oh, Jesus Christ. I think it's actually worth dying here because I'll keep the ring up card. And I'd like to keep ring up, it's pretty good. So for anyone who's new to the roguelike, the idea here is that there are 3 phases. You go through 10 sections of the game, 3 with each hedgehog, and if you beat section 9, meeting the score requirement, within each of the phases, which is each of the 3 sections, you have to meet the score requirement that's determined by your difficulty. So because I'm playing on hard, I have to get 75,000 points by the end of my 3rd section with Sonic, or else I fail. If I do that, I get to go to the next section, picks another hog at random, and then I go to the 3rd section, picks the final hog I haven't played as yet, and it's really fucking fun. Every section I start and the first checkpoint that I cross gives me extra, more cards to pick from. There are good cards, there are mixed cards, and there are bad cards. Wow, of course the combo completed. Oh well, not that important. So I won't continue it. I guess, yeah, kind of, Vampire Survivors. You know, honestly didn't make the connection. I haven't played Vampire Survivors in a really long time. Vampire Survivors is so complicated for me now. And then every enemy you defeat gives chaos drives, and you can use those chaos drives to purchase gold cards, which, when you complete a run, that's the next thing that's being implemented, is when you complete a run, you will get a multiplier based on your performance. So your time, the amount of rings you collected throughout the entire run. And you will get a difficulty multiplier and a gold card multiplier. If you don't use gold cards on the higher difficulties, obviously, to incentivize not just grinding them out on easy. actually playing expert outside of the challenge, I guess, of doing that. Oh! I clipped through the... Oh, I'm definitely gonna quit now. I didn't know you could clip through the ropes. Oh well, let's make this easy and let's just go to Shadow's Wave Ocean. No beating around the bush here. Joe, write down your ideas because after I'm gonna probably do 1 or 2 runs here, see if I can buy a gold card, and then I'm literally gonna sit here with a notepad. Because whenever I've been doing roguelikes, folks have been like spouting card ideas and stuff. So like I just like 15, 20 minutes, I just want to sit here and see all the card ideas. They literally can be good, they can be shit, just whatever. Since we got so many more cards to add. The main thing though was getting all of the systems in place, and it's almost there. There's still, okay, it's almost there in terms of the actual count of things to do, but there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that Pete's has to do. Because I know the gold card system, he's been working on it all day. And it came out really good. From what I can tell, which is exciting. Immediately switches to Wave Ocean. Dude, it's like the devil's lettuce, man. I keep going back. I cooked on the icons for him. Dude, I did nothing. Are you kidding me? It doesn't take that much effort to do what I did. I appreciate it, though. Yo! Do it again! I didn't see. Well, the icons definitely need to be... I think I'm gonna redo the... I'm gonna redo the super icons for you. Because I noticed that there's like a weird gradient at the top that I don't think needs to be there, and it looks kind of stupid. So, I'll fix those up. But yeah, I'm happy to continue making icons for you if you want. It was pretty fun for me to do it. Let me give you praise. See, dude, I've literally done 0.01% of the work for this mod. Are you kidding me? You've been in the mines all January. Yeah. Anyway, so the idea is for... Yo, Shadows Wave Ocean again? Well, not quite, but still good. I don't think I can hold this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think I now have gotten enough points to where I just win the mode. Double Shadow Wave Ocean is just victory on everything except for Expert. Well, the Sonic Minecraft DLC, like, I've never played the integrating it into your world one, but, like, the actual Sonic stuff they tried to do in Minecraft is not good. I don't like it. P-06 is way better than 06. Yes, it is. Very much so. Oh, do I have enemy down? I do have enemy down. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So when it comes to new cards, this is for folks who, like, you know, wanna get their ideas in and stuff. Is when it comes to new cards, the idea is there are going to be 3 separate builds. Like main builds. Obviously, you can mix and match between them. But, like, the idea is there's going to be an enemy build that, like, helps you get more score from enemies. There's going to be a ring build that helps you get more score from rings. And then there's going to be a time build that gives you more score for, you know, speed. I guess it should be called the speed build. And We need blue cards, purple cards, and red cards for all three, honestly. I think that enemy has, like, the most blue cards right now. But if you have ideas for any of those categories, it's way more fun to think of blue cards than it is to think of purple or red cards, so I'm sure a lot of that will have to be the heavy lifting by Beats. I'll do my best to contribute. Oh, I did have another jump dash. Nice. I don't know if there are any dudes over here. Oh, there are. Cool. And just a few extra. 300k, bro. What a fucking section. What's up, Swiftler? How's it going? Man, dude, I don't know if you can combo the hover car section. I think that Shadow's Chaos Snap isn't even long enough. Yeah, I think it really is gonna come down to, like, the playtesting beats. Because, like, with the results screen in, because obviously the multipliers are going to be a thing. Your birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday, man. Don't forget to let me know tomorrow if you pop into the stream. Which I appreciate the hell out of you for doing so. Spending time here on your birthday means a lot. Exclusive card, Shadow's vehicles get extra points. Keep it in the back of your head. Write it down on notepad or something, or in your phone notes. You know, I don't think I've actually ever gotten Wave Ocean B in the roguelike before. It's a pretty good score section. Oh, I was almost out of time. I didn't realize how long it took. Yeah. I guess maybe Rail Grind would have been the best to do there. I guess I am in the market for cores right now. '48th day of Stallness. Oh, I didn't even know I was still doing that. Alright, so we're gonna get Sonic last, which is nice. Honestly, I could have beaten this very easily on Expert with how lucky I just got with Shadow. I do really like the idea that you can buy the gold cards at any time. So it could literally, if you happen to collect enough Chaos Drives during your run, you could literally save a run with it. Lotus, please. That's a dream score. Saying it like you've been playing this for 20 years, Astro. Because that's the crazy part, is we're not even good at it yet. Like, what are the scores going to be when you're good at the roguelike? That's the crazy thing. You've been playing this mod a lot? No. You don't say. Surge in popularity online? I didn't know that was even a thing. I've been coined as chronically offline. So if, oh, this sucks. Oh, it doesn't really matter. If I learn any news, it's usually through the chat. I could backtrack, but I don't really need to. Yo, what's up, young stuffy? How's it going?
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised. I guess, like, Kariru, Rev aren't really that interested in roguelikes, or maybe they're just super busy right now. I thought they'd be all over this, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised, though. Both of them go through phases where they're just, like, completely disinterested in P-06 and all assets, so... Maybe in a couple weeks, or when 1.0 drops for this, they'll be on it. Yeah, if there were some way to get back to Omega section with Shadow, Wave Ocean A would be obscene with him. There are so many high-value enemies there, and you could literally... I wouldn't be surprised if you could chain every single enemy in that section together with Shadow. Okay, dash panel score.
A laboratory like this? Under Soliana? You go and leave the rest to me. Deal with them first.
Really good silver section because we got Shadow. Aquatic Base Silver is one of his better sections because of the longer stage. The sunset looks pretty dope here. I think I've said this before with the sunset that I think that it looks more like Iblisy than... Oh, that fucking guy. Every time, man. That it looks more Iblisy than the normal filter does. Silver's interaction with Sage in Crossworlds. Oh, what's the theory? I don't care. I think Silver's cool design. I don't like him in 06. I don't really know how he behaves character-wise outside of 06 other than getting his ass beat in Forces. So, whatever. I just know that there's a strong Silver bias in this community considering the game that I play all the time. So I try to keep things reasonable. Because he's probably a third-string Sonic character, I would say. Ah, cool. He's not really that great in 06 either, but yeah. Big the cat on? He, zero string. Goat the cat.
Looks like I can go down. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door. By getting rid of them.
That sounds way more interesting than what 06 gave us. Because this was the time where Eggman just couldn't win. It had to be Kaiju Monster for the thing. Whoa! What a section.
It looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long
He's good in 06 because he's a flawed character. I don't know. Flawed character makes him better, I guess, but I don't know if that makes him good.
I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can
But
block them with my psychokinesis.
My honest answer is I really don't want to argue '06 story right now. I'd rather enjoy my stream. Which I'm half kidding when I say that.
I can attack it and knock it over. That's my chance to grab it with my psychokinesis.
Well, yesterday I was playing and I got really terrible luck, so I guess the cards are literally in my favor. Yeah, that's fair. That I can agree with. Like, if I have to pick a silver, I'll pick '06 silver. But that does not mean he's good by any stretch. Oh, I have the knife. Okay. Oh my god, a combo! Whoa! Extending the combo timer for enemies would be so interesting with silver, because I wonder if, like, maybe max combo timer extension, he could actually chain enemies.
Great. These are submerged.
There are so many opportunities for silver. Because, like, silver's just, like, at least to me, like, silver could be written as Blaze, but with, like, way more baggage. You know, as much as I like Sonic Rush's story, part of Blaze's backstory can be distilled down to, like, she's just got a big responsibility being the princess, whereas, like, Silver literally fucking lives in Lava World. And it's something I really wish that '06, like, took advantage of, is they literally set up in Silver's opening cutscene that there are people in the future, and him, like, doing his best to take care of people in the future, like, oh my god. I actually would have liked him trusting Mephiles more if there was that interaction where he was just, like, so guilt-ridden that he had these powers and was trying to keep people who were really defenseless, you know, against the stakes. Or the destruction that Iblis wrought. God, fuck, that would have been so much better. Because it would have made his decision justifiable, because he wouldn't have had to look like an idiot. When clearly, obviously, evil Mephiles. Here I go, I'm fucking talking about it. God damn it. I'll finish this thought, then I'll be done. When he just, like, blindly trusts, obviously, evil Mephiles to the audience, where it's like, you know, you can give Silver the, I don't really trust him, but he's the only option we have angle. Vulcan Fever. I'm gonna take this. I don't think that's particularly deep, what I just said. Like, I think it's effective, but it's not like that's an original story or anything. Because adding that relational element to a story is what really gets investment, I think, from people. Because you can have big, fiery hellscape, but this is a big, fiery wasteland hellscape. Yeah, I don't really have anything to relate to here, but seeing people struggle, I can relate to that. Shit, bro. Well, because it would have been interesting, too, for when he meets Mephiles in the present day, after learning more info, to get more information out of him and do his own digging. But of course, Shadow has to show him, because Shadow's literally fucking Jesus in '06, and he's the prophet that shows Silver the truth. But whatever. I'm just yapping.
those enemies.
Knuckles gets tricked by Eggman
Looks like I've got to defeat them
2
first.
times in the games. Or is it 1 time? No. Well, it's definitely 2 times. It's 3 and K and Sonic Adventure. Oh, yeah, my bad. Advance 2. The very important story. My apologies.
Let's try going up.
Yeah, why didn't they write that in the Bible when Jesus mowed down the demon army with his god powers? Would have been a much better story. Like, it is possible, as in there's a non-zero chance. I don't know what's gonna happen. He thinks that Sonic is, he claims that Sonic is going for the Master Emerald, and of course, I think that Knuckles doesn't actually believe him, but kind of wants to see what's up with Sonic and what Eggman is talking about. But he's not, like, outwardly just duped by him. Like, Advance 2, I don't know. What's up, Chaos Sketch? I'm playing P-06, but close. I like Knuckles more than... If we're gonna compare Knuckles to Silver, it is established that Silver has had social interaction. Knuckles is very much established as the final person of his race. So, like, meeting a person, I don't love it because it does seem like, hey man, my spaceship just crashed into your island and now these 2 dudes are coming to fuck you up. Like, it's not great, but I find it more believable because Knuckles was a complete loner. Silver was not. Not only did he have Blaze, but the intro states that there are people, so I could infer, scary word, that he has in fact interacted with people before. So. But because this is 06's story, you could also say that, like, well, I infer that he was a loner and he's silently protecting the people, because obviously we don't know. And we don't see any people in the future. So.
That's a lot of
Whatever.
enemies.
I did see.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf. Silver.
I love Knuckles in the movies. I think he's funny. His boombox plays very scary music, and he tells Silver exactly what he wants to hear. When Blaze is right there, clearly skeptical in the cutscene with Mephiles. Yeah, I would have beaten expert mode during this run. Oh yeah, that's right, these don't work.
How about a little help?
Sonic, we're out of time. Get on
Sonic!
the ball. I'll take care of the rest.
I don't know if I can combo this. Yeah. That's the main problem I have with Silver blindly agreeing to Mephiles, is that I have to suspend my disbelief too far that Silver is just that naive that he would believe this very obviously evil guy to me, and that makes him look dumb as an audience member.
Bring it on. I'll take 'em all down.
Like, this ain't no Zuko going back to the Fire Nation, that's for sure. The best thing that they did with Silver is how he's presented in Sonic's story. That he's like a threat for the first 2/3, and then he randomly shows up out of nowhere to aid Sonic in his goal. Which is honestly also kind of stupid of Sonic to, you know, blindly trust him, because, well, if Sonic actually acknowledged the fact that Blaze was there at all, you know, he could have been setting him up for a trap, but, you know, whatever. I also think that Sonic is stupid. God, here I am. Here I am, fuck. I said I wasn't gonna do it, and here I am. Oh, nice. Aeneas. The stealth mode trade offer. I don't get the stealth mode reference for that card.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
Is he? I'm gonna question that, as in the games prior to 06. Where has he been, like, overly trusting? And to be fair, he does say, "So what's going on?" to Silver after he defeats the robots, but honestly, that would have been kick-ass if, like, there was another trap. But obviously that wouldn't work for Silver.
Good job. I'll go on ahead.
Is the sigil bug fixed, Beats? Silver dude, we are not. It is not in a 1.0 state. Beats has done an incredibly good job with the UI, and because the mod looks really good, it's sort of a false positive. There's a lot of balance that has to be done. I would say that maybe after 5 runs, you kind of use the same cards. There's barely any balance, and there's still a lot.
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Elise.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Okay,
saying is,
let's do this.
that's what I'm saying is, like, it's just an inference you could make because we have such little time. I feel like my liking for Silver is the same kind of story. Games where I found his design really cool. Oh, 100%. I think Silver's design is really cool. And his powers are cool. 110%. Though I wish he moved more like a Sonic character normally, but, you know. That's a gameplay thing. But no, Silver's super cool. Have a good night, Bio.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead, see if I can buy a gold card. That's kind of the whole reason I did this, but I mucked about. Oops. Now we have 10 minutes of the stream left. I still want to sit here with a notepad and jot people's card ideas down and see if we can translate them into things, but let me see. Yeah. Well, half of that score was from Shadow's section. You were terrified. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Astro. So let's see here. Let's buy that. I think you could definitely have like a cha-ching, like the Sonic 3 cha-ching when you buy the card, obviously. And then double ring score. Buy that. So we can toggle them on and off, which is cool. So we'll toggle both on. So is it active in my inventory? Or I have to check in here to see if it's on. Store page 0 of 1 seems a little weird. Probably start at 1. Okay, so I have a ring. If I take damage, I have 0 rings. It's on, right? Yeah, it's on. Ring should give 100. Oh, only the super stuff you tested. Okay. I will go ahead and, what is it, 1? All the chaos drives. All right, let's see. Boom! Perma super. Let's go. This is so sick. Have I played Pokerogue? I'm tempted to play Pokerogue. But what I really like about Pokemon is the adventure. So, I don't know. The thing I really like about this is sort of like an unintended consequence, but what I really like about this is that there's still reason to grab the Rainbow Gem. Because the Rainbow Gem gives Supersonic extra abilities. Like he gets the extra speed and jump height and then Arrow of Light and shit. Is there a debug where I can force certain cards, I guess? Oh! This is cool. No? Alright, fair enough. Very sick.
I'll show you my real power.
We'll try Radical Train. What happens if I don't grab the memory shard? Oh, was I not invincible? Because some of Supersonic's properties are tied to the Rainbow Gem. So maybe the invincibility needs to get snagged. Because I don't think Supersonic was invincible. So, bug report, Supersonic with the card is not invincible. Shadow seems to be, though. Yeah, you just toggle the take damage button, right? Oh, I ran into an enemy and lost a ring? Is it when they fire a missile at me? Yeah, I'll go ahead and, whoops. I will go ahead and disable that. If I can get to it, there we are. And I guess I didn't test to see if that one worked. Yep, seems invincible. Okay, let's see silver here.
Great, let's go.
I think we got it, Astro. I think I understand. NESP mode, cool.
To use psychokinesis,
Oh, you gave silver everything.
while near an object, you can throw
Oh, oh no, he has infinite teleport dash. Ooh, honestly,
Look too solid. That tornado.
yeah, dude, I think that shit's that's good though. Does it work like normal ESP mode? We'll have to see, Beats. Like, it really depends on, like, actually playing it versus, okay, Silver still takes damage, but that's intentional.
I can wipe them out if I hit that.
Whoa. What's up, Bagel? How's it going? We'll have to see, obviously. I would say that for me personally, as a player and not a person that has to make the stuff, is I would like to see all the stuff implemented and then try runs and see what happens, you know? Okay. We're going to go a little long. We are going to... I'm going to pull out a notepad. Don't worry, I'll keep Sonic on screen so that way, you know, you stick around. I'm going to pull up a notepad here, and because while I've been doing roguelike runs, people have had lots of ideas on what they want to see, like, as cards. And they've been saying it during runs when I haven't been able to write them down. So, we're gonna write them down. So, if you have card ideas, now is going to be the best time to put them in. It can be normal cards, it can be gold cards, literally anything. Throw it at the fucking wall. Gotta take YouTube chat off screen. I guess I'll just move both chats over here so that I'm looking in one spot. Shouldn't be too hard, I'm not playing a game or anything. How do I have Notepad++ open in multiple windows? Move to other view. There we go. Okay, we'll put Sonic in the corner over here. And increase the size. Regular cards and gold cards. Okay. Ah. Wrong monitor. There we are. Oh no, you can't see Sonic. There he is. Hello. All right, lay it on me, chats. What cards do you want to see? Red card idea, give the character you have the original physics. I'm going to take that as remove retail upgrades. Red, Sonic, Shad, Silver. I think we could do that. That could maybe be 3 cards. Can you still see, if you're on mobile, can you still see that, or does it need to be larger? What was this? Or performance card, if you end the level with no rings and a score less than 1,000, it boosts or decreases the chance of cards. Okay. So, poor man's curse or something. Low score equals better card chance. Again, no guarantee it's gonna go in. Just we're just spitballing here. Shadow vehicle bonus points. Shadow vehicle bonus points. Blue. Yeah, for speed builds, it might be insane. We've got to come up with, where are these? We've got So here's the amount of stuff we've got for the ring build. There are 5. For the enemy build, we've got 11, I think. Maybe 9. And speed build, we've got more, actually. Some of those could be considered in other spots, too. Okay, what's up, Vion? How's it going? More score from enemies, but less invincibility frames. I like that one. More score. I'll do score up, but less iframes. Did someone give a gold car idea, or did I miss it? I don't think so. Shadow 05 ring loss. We kind of have the gold card to where you... I'll put it on. Maybe we could make that a... That might be too OP. I don't know. 10 rings. Hit. Obviously a blue card. Combo system capped. Ooh, that's a nasty red card. Getting many rings in a row? Get bonus points. Okay. Ring chain. More rings equals higher points. More enemy score. What if it's like a Daredevil card? I think that was suggested before. This could be for both enemy and speed builds, actually. And then we could do Daredevil card again. Can't collect rings, but more time bonus. Okay. You like chatting in YouTube? Well, that's what it's for. Mock speed sections are in the thing. We need some joke cards. We do have Easter egg cards, like, are on the docket. The ring chain stuff? I'm pretty sure it's just every ring gives the same amount of points, but I can try it, I guess. Whatever. At 250, 500. Let's see, does it keep a score? Yeah, it doesn't seem to. The only thing that'd be weird with that card is, like, Beats would have to implement a whole nother combo system for it. So... maybe it could be implemented, like, every ring you have at the end of the section gives you extra points, like a ring bonus or something, like re-implementing it. Okay. Anywho. More card stuff. Turn off supersonic and try light dashing longest spring rail. Okay. That's so smooth, bruh. I don't think my points went up at all. Oh, okay. Looks like the points collected was consistent. Yeah. I don't think rings contribute to the... Yeah, no, not a problem. I don't think rings contribute to the combo itself, but to the timer resetting. Soapy gives you soap shoes. I like that. I don't know if that could be implemented, though. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know, right, Solid Snook? Depending on how bad you played the stage, you'd play through it backwards. Oh, mirror mode. That could be a gold card. Mirror mode. Play mirrored and then like 1.2x score multiplier or something. Because I'm thinking for the gold cards, it'd want to be good for all builds, maybe. I don't know. I'll put it on here. Random gem. Give up one of your existing cards for another card. Card trade. Again, we're just spitballing ideas here. Call it Sonic's Gem Collection. That's funny. Anti-gravity, I don't think it's that easy to alter the physics of P-06. Like, from what I remember when Beats implemented the like speed up and speed down cards, I think those were quite the hassle. I'll put it on here, but that one's probably unlikely. Low / high gravity. It also might soft lock. I don't know if it would soft lock a section. That would have to be pretty play tested. The high gravity, that is. 2x homing attack range. Switching to Sonic and Elise would force a soft lock, though, so we can't really do stuff like that. Unfortunately, P-06's levels have stuff that's very specific to the character you play as them as, so a lot of stuff has to be changed around in order for other characters to beat it. Ramp Spring gives you a bonus? There is. Ooh, yeah, make red cards good. Red cards give X multiplier to score. That's a gamble card. You can choose a section once per run. You can already choose your first section, though. So do you mean, like, for each phase? I'll put it on here. This is just a brainstormed list, so... I would say that I think adding things to P-06, like the Lost Chow, or like adding mechanics to P-06 would not be for the 1.0 release. I think for 1.0, Beats is trying to stay like to the vanilla game's roots, so modifying what's already in the game, but these aren't bad ideas for like a expansion pack or something, so I'll write them down. I guess that would probably be over here. Oh, I like that idea. Extra jump dash. So you could jump dash 3 times. Additionally, I don't know if this is doable, but every character can double jump. Every character can spin dash. The only thing that sucks about a thing like every character can spin dash is that all of the buttons are for all of the characters, except for Rouge doesn't have a Y action. I don't think Silver has a Y action either. So I don't know what universal button there could be. That would be interesting, especially because Shadow's so good. Like, Shadow randomly goes into uninhibited cooldown. Every character can spin dash is like a week of work. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, just writing it down. Probably won't be a thing, but might as well have the idea. You could always... I'd rather have the idea and not use it than not have it. So... Dude, nasty red card. Enemies no longer give score. And then rings no longer give score. And then we could also do purple card of... Oh, I stopped... And then there could be a mixed card where, like, enemies don't give score, but rings are 10x. And then, like, rings don't give score, but enemies are 10x or something. The 10x is just a placeholder number. And then there could also be enemies... I think that there might need to be a flat thing in the game where the amount of time that's left on the timer gives you a bonus. You could just round it to the nearest whole minute. So, like, if you finish a section with 5 minutes left, you'd get 10,000 points. And I think that would be, like, just by default, no card for that. And then build off of that. So, because that would help speed builds. Oh, what if you got both cards? Dude, that would be awful. But that's why I think you could then we could do, like, assumption, time, score is given corresponding to time left on timer at end of section. I want to write that down. Every second? That's brutal. Increasing the amount of enemies and amount of rings, they would have to be manually placed, so... Hey, if you get enemies, no score, but rings... Oh, I see, yeah. Well, would shit explode, or because it would just be 10 times 0? Randomly swap. Oh, okay, okay. Randomly swap rings with enemies. Mixed, I guess? Because it's like good and bad, I suppose. Choose what character can play through a stage. I don't think we can do that. Again, just because characters. Yeah, I don't... Because I'd like the cards to stay as random as possible, right? So I don't really know if I want there to be a dependency of, like... If you pick a certain card, certain cards won't show up anymore, you know? Sonic only walk and jump, but can't hurt any badniks. That's brutal. Invert color per section? Damn. Speed Demon, nothing gives you score, but time bonus is 2x? Yeah. It would probably have to be much higher than that for it to even be feasible. Well, I guess you could stack that with other cards and just full commit to a speed build. Well, that's if you only had that card, Astro. But what if, like, you got a bunch of time cards and then you got that? That'd be massive, because you could get, like, 70k a section. Ring, I'm not sure. I'll add it. I don't think that's like a 1.0. I should just stop yapping about it and just write it down, because Beats can always decide what he wants to do. Flip the display upside down. That'd be funny. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Hello again, Vione. I already said hello to you. How many times have you said that shit? Can I, like, see your messages, or do I have to panel activity? Ah, you just been spamming hi? Alright, see you later then. Not worth my time. Well, it's just placeholder numbers. Obviously, there's gonna have to be... Every bounce goes higher than higher. Yeah. I guess that'd be more like a green card. It's kind of useful, but it's probably a green card. There is already a card in the game that randomly changes your jump type, but we could also just have like a... See, but... You already get to choose your jump type before you... I just write it down. Just write it down. Changing... Yeah, because there's the double homing attack range. There could be, Yeah. I'm thinking about it, but I'm just writing it down. I'm just writing it down so that we have it. Because it's easier to pick from a list than level swap card. Oh, jeez. I think that would sort of completely change the nature of the roguelike, so probably not. Kind of like the Mario Kart thing. Kind of like from Archipelago, the lore drop. The enemy noises changed to the hint cards. That's funny. I also think I threw the idea at Beats that green cards would give you a 1.1 times score multiplier. Just for the sake that you get something for picking them. Sonic P-06 Omocha Edition. No, thank you. Oh, sorry. Kill any enemy. Unsurprisingly, monotone voice? I didn't even realize I had a monotone voice. I'm glad it's helping you sleep. Ooh, oh, Okay. Yeah, it is. Someone said homing attack uses action gauge? Damn. The homing attack is now a resource. So did Daredevil? We got Daredevil, so yeah. We got them as mixed cards, but we could just have. Hmm. All the attacks to gauge? Yeah, I'll put it. Loving the ideas. Keep them coming. We've also got gold cards. Too. Inverted controls. Fuck. Well, Beats, I can say that we definitely won't have any shortage of ideas. Because including whatever else we think of, there's fucking 36 right here to choose from. We'll keep going. I got a little time, so we can keep going. Exchange time for score. So, like, reduce. The only problem with the picking the hedgehog is Beats has it set to where you're going to get all three. So if that card existed, you would play the same thing every time because you would play Shadow and then you would pick Sonic and then you would end with Silver. It depends on the balance though. Always active Elise Shield. Rings do extend the time of the combo meter. Random gem effect? I like that one. So if you have the blue gem, it could do anything when you press RT. I feel like that's like green more than it'd be like mixed. It could be green or purple. You'd have to fight a boss at the end of the score gate? What boss? Let's just lift some code from last release and a random boss. Boss of what? Permanent red gem? Oh, God. That's definitely red. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean when last release is out. 1.0 of this mod is going to be coming out soon, TM. It's going to be out in silver release, but yeah. What if we did... So you know how you have the 20 times HP beats? What if we had a mix card of all enemies set to max health, but give lots of score? Oh, that's good, Jackler. What's up, Sonic Blast? I'm not going to be live for too much longer. We're coming up with card ideas for the roguelike mod to have stuff to work from. We'll go for 10 more minutes. I do think a gold card could just be, do we already have it? We don't. Oh, yeah. We could do stuff for Chaos drives, too. I completely forgot to think about that. Chaos drives are worth 2x. I should put up here as well. All numbers are placeholders. Oh yeah, that sucks. What is this? Yeah, that could also be, double Chaos drives. Double fall speed. Yeah, it's tough to do any character swapping. Let's see, golden box, like golden enemy. Golden box could be good for a speed build. If you're at max speed, you get bonus points. Interesting. That, honestly, I think that could just be, well, that could be good for a speed build. I would think as a gold card. I'd say that could just be a regular card, too. So I'll put it under both. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, having some of the gold cards show up as regular cards. Like, there'll be some that'll be exclusively gold, but... Some rainbow rings to... Yo! Beat spitting fire right now. I'll say like golden box. Refer to golden box. And then for golden box, refer to golden enemy. We could do skip a card pick. Skip a card pick. Like if there are no good cards. Temp score multiplier after hitting a checkpoint. For some of these, P-06 might explode. Possibly. Be able to pick +1 card universally, that is already in. Yeah, I'll put that in. Remove card from inventory. Kind of like the trade card. I'll stick these together. Where was that one? What was this one? Oh, it was 100 enemies. War score after blue. I don't even know if there are 100 enemies in the section, but the numbers are placeholders, so whatever. Randomly remove a card. Guys got lots of ideas. I love it. Rainbow card ideas. Subscribe to Stelma. I do have, like, I should also put over here ultimate cards. So these are, like, the big grind, like, lots, cost lots of money. So, could be hypersonic. Let's see. Sonic, Shadow, Sonic Gold Skin, Shadow Gold Skin, Silver Gold Skin. So if anybody has like some big like you won the mod ideas, we'll put it there. Fog is already listed. I think that's one that Beats is gonna add. I remember him really liking that. That's a good suggestion. What was I gonna... Oh. Lose a card on life loss. Save. Well, what is it? Like, you get saved from death once. So, keep points, rings, etc. You know what? Fuck it. The ideas keep flowing. As long as the ideas keep flowing, let's just keep fucking going. Why not? Yeah, the Phoenix down. Nice, Ozsox. We're currently coming up with ideas for the P-06 roguelike, like card ideas. Just a big old brain dump. Yeah, so get saved from death once per section. So this could just be an analogous card here. We could do for an ultimate card, like every section is rain. What are some, I guess instead of calling these ultimate cards, I should probably call them trophy cards. There shouldn't be too many of these. Maybe like 5 at most. Permanent speed shoes. I'll add it. For gold card beats or for regular? I feel like that could also be both. All boxes destroyed. Instead of spawn 10 rings, maybe they just give you 10 rings. Well, the spawn 10 rings would be good for a ring build, actually. Okay, need to... I did suggest that. So, like, no bad sections, I guess. No bad sections. Or, like, veto a section. I think we already have that with, like, all enemies max health, but they give a bunch of score. Yeah, that'll just come with testing, I suppose. Well, it could be like level 1 of the card, of the gold card. Like, there could be separate gold cards where you could veto a section, and then one that just removes all the bad ones. I don't know, maybe just vetoing a section would be good. I think no bad sections would be like super giga good. Yeah. Ridiculous ring magnet card. Can we bring over Atomic Explosion from TVC, where at the beginning of a section it just blows up everything? I think that could be a fun trophy card. Bendy in VR? I don't know what Bendy is. You get a fairy and Sonic Gap. When do I think the next P-06 update would come out? Later than now. The roguelike mod will be done when it's done. Beats is the only one working on this, and given all these card ideas, it's gonna take a lot of time and effort to narrow them down. And then, on top of just implementing the cards, there's also playtesting to either rebalance the cards or remove them or add in different ones. And of course, centering around a speed build, a ring build, and a score build. Like, takes a lot of planning and making sure that the shit actually works. Pacifist card, I like that. Pacifist, don't defeat enemies. More score. If one's killed, lose all score. Additionally, I don't think this one would make it in, but the genocide. Defeat all enemies in section or lose all score. That one would be very cruel. Yeah, we could Chaos Blast for everyone. Why not? I'm just gonna copy that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like the band section. I just don't know if that's like something Beats could do easily. Because I'm also thinking of what Beats has told me is easy or difficult. So like, I like wean off of the stuff that I kind of have an idea that it would take a really long time to create. But yeah, I can write that in. Hard to remove random section, i.e. remove section the only problem is you'd have to be kind of familiar with what the sections are. So maybe those cards could have a picture of the section. I'll have to rewrite how the RNG works for the sections. Oh yeah, the very easy task of completely rewriting the RNG. Score only from environmental damage. I'll put it there. Score only from... Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. The problem is like, if someone picked up P-06 and played it once, they wouldn't know what it is. So I would think for those cards, there might have to be a picture of what the section is. Or on the Game Banana release page, it could have a companion thing with a bunch of pictures on what each of the sections are. I don't know. Gold card, double value from capsules, sure. I think the collecting X rings grants an extra card could also be a gold card. Oh my god, the play testing. Holy. Well, yeah, if all the ideas were put in. But, you know, we'll see what makes it in. Invincibility on checkpoint, I kind of like that. It'll be really broken in some sections, but other sections don't have any checkpoints or might just have one. We do got to get Kariru and Rev on this. I think they'll be able to hop in at version 0.9. We could also just do the SA2 thing, where it could just be random item box when passing check points. Yeah, I think Kariru and Rev on it. It'd be good to bring them in at the end, because instead of Kariru sending you like 50 messages of a bunch of bugs while you're still implementing things, I think it'd be super easy to get overwhelmed. But if you... if everything's already implemented and it's like, all right, playtesting time, then it'll be just the bugs to deal with. Faster through checkpoints, more points. A challenge gold card? We could do skulls, too. I think skulls might be a DLC, or not DLC, but like expansion pack thing. Because I think with the amount of mechanics, especially from this list of cards, and obviously this doesn't include cards that will be come up with as Beats is adding them and as people are playtesting. Like, this is literally just from one brainstorming section. And how many... Is there, like, a count I can put? 65? 65 fucking ideas, not including these over here. Well, I see it down here, right? So if I highlight it all, this number right here says 65. Because if I highlight one line, it just says one down there. So yeah, big thing to pull from, for sure. Chance for giant ring to spawn? I'll put it there. Yo, that'd be a funny gold card. No air drag. Playing P-06 without any air drag would be fucking nuts. Maybe, honestly, that's a trophy card. Because that's so fucking broken. Break time card? Oh my god. No slow physics card. Silver's teleport dash preserves all momentum. That's like a green card, I think. Slippery surfaces. It's either green or red. Camera. GoPro Sonic. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, I think that's a good list. I've streamed for an extra hour than I planned on doing it. You guys came up with a lot of good ideas, so let me go ahead and save these up here. Good brainstorming. Thank you for all your ideas. I will get these over to Beats. I'm gonna put it all in one. Let's see. Save as... Elbow stream card brainstorm. God, I have so many text files on my thing now. Okay, folks, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all for your suggestions. And, yeah, every Monday through Friday, I stream 4 p.m. CST. Turn the clock back 4 hours wherever you are in the world. and that's when I go live in your time zone. If you need help with that, you can scroll below the stream on Twitch. It has an automatic time zone adjusted stream schedule. You can look there, or if you're on YouTube, you can check the third link in the description. Send you to the same thing. Until next time, folks, I'll be live tomorrow with some more P-06 speedrunning and probably some more roguelike. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.